that day. She wanted out of the marriage, she wanted to escape, but he chased her into the garden, he pinned her to the ground, threatened to kill her, and then what he did next just defies belief. He bit off her nose. And what we've got to do now is warn you that the pictures that you're about to show are a bit disturbing, more than a bit disturbing. There's what happened after 3 operations. But her husband is now behind bars.
Yeah, and fortunately, Lynn has had her nose reconstructed. She's looking well, and she's here. It's amazing you can still smile about it, Lynn. It is shocking, and those pictures are so disturbing. I can't believe that somebody can actually physically bite off a nose. I mean, that... You know, we often hear about people saying when they've had this terrible trauma that your body goes into shock and you don't feel pain. Do you remember all that happening?
I remember it all happening. I didn't feel him bite the nose off, obviously, because he'd been fisting me in the face that much. I was numb. So when the biting happened, I actually didn't feel that part.
Now, this was a man you'd been married to for 24 years.
Just want to look at the reconstruction. Now that the nose is off, the reconstruction is absolutely amazing. How were they able to build you up again like that? This is fantastic work.
The final operation was slitting down the side of my nose, and then they pulled my forehead down, and then they used the cartilage from behind my ears to build up my nose, because I didn't actually have a nose tip. Yeah. And that's what we've ended up with.
And can you still smell?
Yes.
Because they did try and reattach your nose, didn't they?
They did.
Son had picked
yeah,
up.
they did, but that went bad and had to be taken back off.
Now, this husband of yours, when we go through this whole story, you were married for 24 years, you have 6 children between you. Well, 6 children of your own. Did you always know he was capable of something as horrific as this?
Not as horrific as that. He was always a bully. He was always controlling. He would run at me with his fist, but he would never land. He would run at me with a knife. But when I burst into tears, he said, I'm just scaring you. So, you know, on the day, the attack, when he brought his fist back, I didn't think it was going to land, but it did, and it carried on landing for half an hour. I had a half-an-hour attack.
Lynn, he would make out that he was obsessed with you, that he, you know, was so in love with you. He was just insanely jealous of anything and everything that you did. Did you give him any reason to be jealous or to be that way? Explain to us the sort of behaviour that he used to carry on.
The behaviour started quite early on when I had one of my babies. He started accusing me of chatting up the workmen in the hospital the day I had my baby. When I went to school to take the children, he'd accuse me of having affairs with people around the school. If I went round the shops and maybe was 10 minutes later than I should be, there was something going on around the shops as well, so it was an ongoing thing. But at first you class it as flattery, and that he loves you, and you know, as you're young and in love, you sort of accept it at first.
And you were at home a lot then, but it's when you decided, when your kids were at school, to go out and work, that it got worse.
Yeah, I did. In 2006, I decided it was time to spread my wings. I brought my children up, stay-at-home mum, and it was time for me to see what I was capable of. So that's what I did. I went and got voluntary work for 3 years, first of all. And then I went into a care home and started working as care assistant, and built my way up to being a unit manager in the care home. So
while you were busy kind of forging that career, what had he become like, the fact that you were now out of the home and going to work? He
wasn't happy. When I started doing volunteer work, he suggested that we started fostering, purely so I could stay at home, or any job at home, so I wouldn't go out and look for work.
And what about socially? I mean, did you have friends? Were you allowed to go out with friends
we
in the evening?
We didn't have friends.
He didn't have friends either?
He didn't have friends either. We wasn't allowed to socialise. There was one incident where we went to a pub once, and we met a man there, and he kissed me on the cheek to say goodbye. I was accused of having an affair with him as well, and we'd only met him half hour before.
And when things like that happened, then when you got home, then did he start to become physically violent?
Then he'd start drinking and start getting quite aggressive and quite abusive.
And the stories that we've got in front of us are frightening, very, very frightening. And this went on for an awfully long time. How he would follow you, how he would question you if your underwear matched for instance, as well. And I think the question most people would have is, why did you tolerate? Why did you stay in the relationship?
I loved him. We had children together, and as a mother, I thought that put my children first and put up with what I had to put up with. But you can only stand so much.
You had to
the
report
threats
home
and
from work at a
abuse.
certain time. You were never allowed to be late home from work,
No.
for instance. He'd be standing there waiting for you, questioning you.
Yeah.
And then it all got a bit too much for you. And at work, you became friendly with this man, Chris.
I did.
Tell us about Chris.
Chris was another manager alongside me at the care home, and he'd been through a divorce himself. And he saw that I was upset and tired, because Nick tended to keep me awake during the night. He'd sit astride me in bed and hold my eyes open so I didn't sleep.
He used to pour water on your face to
He used to
keep you
pour
awake.
water on my face. He said it was like Chinese torture. Just that I'd admit that I was having an affair. I wouldn't, because I wasn't.
Len, how can you love a man like that? You say you love him?
Yeah, I did love him very much, and I was putting up with a lot off of him because of that reason.
Well, you put up so much, you loved him so much that, you did leave him for Chris eventually, and very, very sadly, Chris had a heart attack.
Yes, he did, yeah.
And you lost him.
Yeah.
You then went back home to your hometown to be with your daughter, and you ended up going back.
I did.
to
Nick, when Chris passed away suddenly, Nick was on the phone to me saying he'd changed, he'd stopped drinking, he'd learnt his lesson, and things were going to be different. He sounded very convincing.
And
Chris was a massive loss in your life.
Chris was a massive loss
and that's
in my
when
life.
he's only dead a year.
A year, the 20th of July is his anniversary.
And tell us how he died.
We went to the gym. We'd been to the doctors to make sure we was fit enough to go to the gym. He'd booked us on holiday in Mallorca. And it was our first night at the gym. We came back, and I popped out to get some food. I came back and the water was running in the bathroom, and he just settled in very calmly. And then I heard a thud. I went upstairs and I'd just finished watching him fall to the floor. I started art massage, mouth to mouth, because I've been trained in that because of work. And I couldn't bring him back. Obviously, the ambulance come and took over and done shock treatment and everything.
Yeah.
But he was dead on arrival.
And
when we
you
got to the
were
hospital.
distraught about this.
Yeah.
You got in touch with Nick, or he got in touch with you, your husband. You go back to him.
Yeah.
And initially it's all okay, but then it becomes worse than ever. The actual night that he launched this attack on you and he bit your nose off, what was that all about?
The day he attacked me would have been Chris's 47th birthday. I'd been upset during the day, but I still contacted Nick on his break and dinner time and pretended everything was fine, told him I loved him, told him what we'd have for tea, and tried to make things fine. But when he came home, he noticed that I had been crying, and he questioned me why, and was very persistent to know why. In the end, I admitted that it was Chris's, but it would have been Chris's birthday. And then I could see a change in his eyes, that he wasn't happy with that situation at all. I took the dog for a walk to try and calm the situation down. And when I come back, I went into the garden because I could see he was still mad. And then he came out to me in the back garden. And that's that's when he started to attack me.
Well, absolutely horrendous. And your full story, as we say, and the pictures associated with it tell their own story. Then thank you very much indeed. And we're so glad that the whole nose thing has, the operation has worked very, very well for you. And thank you very much, Dee, for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
And if you'd like any help or advice, information about domestic violence, anything we discussed here today, go to our website, lots of helplines and details there, itv.com/this morning. We're going to be back after the break with Sir David Attenborough and his new venture. See you after this.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Yep.
You've only got a few days left to renew your tax credits. You need to renew by July the 31st, or your payments will stop. You can do it easily by post or by phone. Either way, you must renew before July the 31st. Tax credits from Revenue and Customs. Renew straight away.
As Britain's favourite bed specialist, Dreams can bring you exclusive ranges that you won't find anywhere else. Like this Octaspring mattress, made from revolutionary breathable memory foam springs, which give the comfort of bed springs and the cradling support of memory foam. Our range of Octaspring mattresses leave you cool, comfortable and fully supported, giving you a great night's sleep. Our Octaspring mattress range, available exclusively at Dreams.
Not much of a queue.
No. You said ferry this way. We're lucky with the traffic.
Yeah, we made good time.
I hope it's not too choppy.
I fancy a bacon sandwich.
Excuse me! Where's the duty free?
Duty free?
Go compare, go compare. When you insure, you must be sure to go compare.
DFS summer sale is now on. With 4 years interest-free credit and prices cut twice, everyone wins. Double savings in the summer sale end this Sunday. DFS.
Next week on Lorraine, we'll get you geared up for a summer of sport with some delicious recipes from all four corners of the earth. Plus, Richard, James, and Dean will show you how to eat like a champion with the athletes' favourite dishes. Lorraine's Kitchen, celebrating a summer of sport, all next week. Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Hello, now we're still to come. We've got Benidorm's super sexy Matteo here today. That's Jake Canuso, of course, because he's testing the hottest trunks in town.
By that you mean swimwear?
Swimwear.
As opposed to underwear?
Yeah,
Right.
swimwear for the beach. You know, it's a scientific test, but we'd obviously have to get some men quite naked to do it. So don't miss that one.
And we've got Brian Dowling playing matchmaker. It's a summer dating special. But first, our next guest has spent nearly 60 years unearthing true wonders of the natural world, travelling across the globe, discovering animals and species that nobody ever knew existed.
Yeah, well, earlier this week, Sir David Attenborough popped into the studio to tell us about his latest venture, which is a 3D glimpse into the secret lives of plants.
I'm exploring the fascinating world of plants. Not only do plants give the world much of its beauty, they are indeed the very basis of all life on Earth.
Good to see you, Sir David. What does 3D give you now as a filmmaker? I mean, when you look at how you started out all those years ago and where we're at now, does it enhance the whole experience?
It enhances close-up things a lot. And rather surprisingly, when I started doing these various things, I discovered that actually really close-up things, close-ups of, say, a flower opening in 3D, close-up like that, that is absolutely hypnotic, terrific.
It's just not made for presenting, I think. Everything else is fine, but for presenting, no. What about the kingdom of animals, by and large? I mean, do you see this all as one, or is this a completely different discipline for you?
Well, at the moment, and I stress at the moment, it's quite difficult with animals because it's so big. I mean, effectively, the camera's so big. It's
Yes.
two cameras that are joined together in a rather Heath Robinson way. And when I first started, it took 4 people to carry a camera and about 8 people sitting behindhand to make sure the camera was happy. And now it's come down a bit. I mean, there's now just 2 people. And not only that, but it takes you 3/4 of an hour simply to change the lens. Now, 4 people carrying a camera, 8 people in the back, and other people worrying about with the focus is not the thing that you want to creep up on a little shy creature that's doing something intimate, is it?
But it is the thing for plants. I mean, what's been most exciting about this for you that you're able to show us now that we haven't seen before?
It was that, and I'm talking about time-lapse, you know, speeding things up, so that you see the flower open like that, and then you see the pollen burst out of the anther, then you see an insect coming in and ramble around, barging around inside the flower. That is an amazing sight.
Do you have a garden of your own?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you spend much time in it?
More. I wish I spent more.
Yeah, but would you're at an age, surely, where you must be thinking about spending more time in the garden. No?
I'd rather get someone else to do the digging.
But has this almost felt like a holiday for you? Because you've been back at home making this series, the Kingdom of Plants.
It was a nice thing, because I live in Richmond, and Kew Gardens is a couple of miles down the road. And so, you know, you could come, if they said, look, quick, this flower is just about to, this plant's about to flower. Come down quick. I could be down there in 20 minutes.
Yeah. But do you ever take a holiday? Because you've been everywhere.
It's life's one long holiday, really. I mean, I know it sounds corny, but, you know, I mean, I've just come back from the Galapagos.
Yeah. How have things changed then when you've gone back to places?
Yes. It's not all about doom and gloom, I mean, this is, but on the point that you're making, I travelled down a river in Borneo that I went to in 1954, 55. And down there were wonderful monkeys. You know those proboscis monkeys with a great long nose? You know? And there I was, this young lad looking excitedly. I was seeing on the wonderful one. And then the camera goes for me in a canoe where I've been talking about these things and showing it, and it pulls back, and it goes past this lovely jungle-lined river bank, and there, not a quarter of a mile inland, there's nothing but oil palms. Nothing but oil palm plantations. One species of plant instead of 10,000, you know? And none of the animals that were there. And it's all very well for you and me to sit and say, how disaster, and wring our hands. But we eat that stuff.
You've had a plant named after you, which is a great honour, I always think, but this isn't a lovely, sweet-smelling rose, is it?
No, the one if it's the one I have in mind is a great pitcher plant. You know, pitcher plant, which it produces great kind of jars, which are full of digestive fluid. It's not rainwater; it's a liquid, and once the insect goes in there, it's dissolved and absorbed, and it's got sweet nectar at the top. So it's a very dramatic carnivorous plant.
We'll have a little stroll through the Kingdom of Plants.
Kingdom of Plants, it looks fabulous.
In 3D with you. Sir David, thank you very much indeed.
Okay.
Nice seeing you. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Thank you.
It's always lovely to have him in, isn't it? Interesting man.
Indeed. He could have caught that fly for us, that blue bottle.
No, but I was talking to him, he's got a plant named after him that can eat animals, rats and everything. So
yes.
I said, send us one and we'll put it on the windowsill. Maybe we'll catch the blue bottle.
Plants with digestive fluids, as he said there. We've got Benidorm's Jake Canuso. He's testing swimwear today in our fashion item. Or as Ruth calls it, hunks and trunks.
Also, forget Take Me Out. It's all about dating with Dowling. So can Brian help one of our ladies find true love? Well, we'll find out straight after this break.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Munch Bunch Squash'ems!
Good morning, sir. How can I help you today? I'd like strawberries and milk, please. Certainly. Here you go. Enjoy. What's this?
Munch Bunch Squash'ems are fun, squeezable yogurts with delicious fruit and milk. Great for growing kids. Munch Bunch Squash'ems from Nestle.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea, 100 years of feeling closer.
People often ask me what I do to keep myself healthy. And what I always say is, take Bioglan Superfish Oil every day. I do, and I feel that my body really benefits. Bioglan Superfish Oil is super concentrated with 83% more omega-3 per capsule than standard fish oil capsules. It's super small and easy to swallow. Plus, Bioglan guarantee no fishy aftertaste. Bioglan Superfish Oil. You should try it. It's the only one that I'll take.
I've had an accident.
So what?
And I think I'm entitled to make a claim.
Not listening, underdog.
OK, I'll call National Accident Helpline. Their legally trained advisors can tell me within minutes if they think I've got a claim, and they'll give me free advice with no obligation.
Free advice?
Ah, you heard that all right then.
However big they are, call National Accident Helpline on 0800 556 557.
Or go to underdog.co.uk.
This Friday, all eyes will be watching our proud nation. This will be no ordinary spectacle. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event. World records won't be broken. They'll be shattered into a million pieces. It's an event of such magnitude, your grandchildren will ask, where were you when it happened? Don't miss this Friday. The National Lottery will be making a guaranteed 100 UK millionaires.
Butlins' new Wave Hotel and Apartments are now open. So come and say hello and grab a last-minute break.
DFS summer sale is now on. With 4 years interest-free credit and prices cut twice, everyone wins. Double savings in the summer sale end this Sunday. DFS.
Don't suffer from stubborn hard skin. Try Scholl's revolutionary 2-in-1 hard skin removal system. It's our first ever hard skin product that combines softening with an intensive gel and removal with unique precision safety blades. For soft, supple feet, the 2-in-1 hard skin removal system from Scholl.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea, 100 years of feeling closer.
You find fresh bargains at Morrison's. This week, all these packs of fruit are £1 each. Hundreds of fresh bargains in store today at Morrison's.
You asked.
We answered. That question wasn't on the list. I wanted to be a dolphin trainer.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be Peter Pan. No word of a lie, Peter Pan. You asked.
We answered.
Oh, let's get into it.
Aaron Bikini. Sorry, Mario.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
We're hubtastic, Cian and I in the hub here, and what have we got to go through, because we're going to do this hunks and trunks.
Hunks and trunks
section.
is the main thing.
Yes.
We're going to be checking out the pecs and all the sexy men in their trunks.
Have we got to do that?
I think so.
People are sending in pictures.
For me and you especially.
Well, okay, let's see these. Let's see what we've got. Up first, who have we got here?
Okay, up first we have Martin, and this is sent in by Kate Thompson.
Martin,
it's a bit of a
it's like Daniel,
007, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of a Daniel Craig.
007
Loves
moment.
himself there, that Martin. Next.
Abigail has sent in a picture of her friend Mac. Mac is
Peter
having
Crouch.
fun. He's got some good abs there. Got some good abs there, not bad. So Darren, and this one is sent in by Hannah.
Oh, yes. And what's it to say there?
What's this down at the bottom there? A little bit of a doggy kind of cropped out of the shot. And next we have Johnny, and this is sent in by Louise.
Oh, yes. That looks like me.
Did he borrow them off you?
I recognise that pull somewhere. Yeah, Ruth won't allow me to wear anything like that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Next we have Lewis, who was sent in by Laura.
Oh, Lewis, very good. There's a lad who likes a laugh.
Scuba Steve, Scuba Sam. Mike, which is sent in by Margaret.
Yes.
Go on, Mike.
Go on, Mike.
Loving your shorts, Mike, good man. And Louise has sent in this picture of her partner.
Hee-haw.
He looks all right. He looks like he's having fun. And then Mrs. R. Langsford has sent in this picture of her husband.
Yeah, that's just typical. From our...
Wow. He looks familiar.
Yeah, indeed.
Nice and oily as well, Eamon.
Now, let me... How are you finding retirement?
I'm really enjoying it, thanks.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm enjoying this, you know.
We're glad to help you out.
I'm after your job, really, Eamon.
Well,
Be careful.
Working with her. Are you joking? Now listen, this is Amy. This is Amy here. I want to show you Amy, who is working here, taking your calls and things. And Amy's got a dilemma today. And Amy is worried. Just turn around here, Amy. Amy is worried that her hair is too high. She's getting some complaints. People are phoning in and saying...
it could be quite a bit bigger, actually.
Do you think?
I think it could be. I mean, for me, it's like a normal sort of hairdo.
No, I think the hair's fine. It's the size of your forehead, I think's the problem. Yeah, no, lovely. That's good. Just a fashion tip there. What do you think, Ian?
I think it's not too bad, actually.
Not too bad.
The higher the better, I say.
Very good. Here's the competition. Let's have a go at that.
Amy knows that the only way is excess. And as part of our Summer of Luxury, you could win over £50,000 worth of stunning summer prizes.
That's 40 grand tax-free cash. Just spend it on whatever you want.
Nicely done, Amy. Plus over £10,000 worth of gorgeous gadgets. Totes top technology that includes 2 iPhones, 2 Kindles, 2 iPads, a Bladefish C-Jet, 2 MacBook Pros.
This huge smart TV. Is that right, boys?
Thanks, boys. An Xbox Connect and games, 2 iPod Nanos, a DSLR camera, an amazing Quadzilla road buggy, and a whole host of family fun that'll keep your lot entertained throughout the year.
Hunt, this could be all yours for your chance to win £40,000.
And over £10,000 worth of gadgets, Amy.
All right, and that too. Thing is that there's no question. Just call
0904 1619 222. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. Text cash to 63323. Texts cost £1.50 plus 1 standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 2nd of September will not be counted, but may still be charged. Best of luck.
Well, we have been talking about it all morning, and now the moment has come. It's time to play Matchmaker.
Yes.
We take 3 lovely ladies.
We do. We then sprinkle in a handsome hunk. Oh, he's all right, OK. And then you add a delicious dash of Darling, and what do you get?
You get the perfect recipe for love. Welcome, Brian, as we like to call him, Cupid, Dowling.
Imagine I came dressed as Cupid.
Well, I'd quite like that.
I want to see your pic of you as a hunk in trunks.
We had it there.
Yes, you were busy reading your
very good.
I was reading my script.
Yeah.
Not everybody can carry off mustard trousers. Very good. But you
Thank
do that
you
well.
very much. Now, shall
Now.
we meet today's picker?
Yes, please.
Let's meet him. It's James.
Hiya, James.
Hello. He's 26. He's from London. He's currently writing his first children's book.
Oh.
He loves cooking. Don't we all?
Like him already.
He likes a lady who drinks, but in moderation.
Oh, that counts me out.
Yeah, sorry, Ruth. Me too.
Oh, well.
And he likes ladies with deep voices.
Hello, James.
Did I? You did say that. Okay. What's throwing me is the socks with the shoe. Eamon, no. I'm like, no sock. Eamon, what do you think? Sock or no sock?
Well, my wife doesn't allow me to wear socks.
I've
so
trained him to be a no-sock man now.
I have to wear blister plasters.
Yeah.
Shall we meet the ladies?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
meet the
Let's
ladies.
go. It's contestant number 1. It's Julie. Hey, Julie.
Hi.
Julie's from Leeds. She's been single for over a year. Julie, why is that?
Just can't find Mr. Right.
Who is Mr. Right?
Mr. Grey.
Mr. Grey. Oh, saucy. And she's been known to down a pint of Guinness in under 1 minute.
Go, girl.
Good to know. Yvonne, hi, from Cornwall. Worst habit is your tendency to talk too much, and you can be too honest sometimes. Has that got you into trouble before?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Number 3 is Samantha from Portsmouth. She's obsessed with cleaning. How often do you clean?
Daily.
Daily. And any potential new man should have a sexy body. Let me just check there for you. Bit of work there, Samantha, but we'll do our best. OK, now, shall we start with round one?
Which is?
Which is hidden talents.
Whoa.
We've all got one. Now, in his spare time, James likes to play the saxophone. That's true.
That's true.
You're now going to give us a little sample.
OK, yep.
Off you go.
I love the saxophone. That is a sexy instrument, isn't it?
Really? Well,
Yeah.
if he's good at that, who knows? The sky's the limit.
Exactly.
Here you go.
Off you go, James. James? 3, 2, 1.
Fun and games, James.
It's nice. Thank you, James.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I like that,
Now,
James.
in return, he, of course, would like to see our ladies' hidden talents. Shall we reveal?
Are you ready?
Let's go. OK, first up, we've got Julie. Now, Julie, you're quite good at balloon modelling. OK, here we go. You got 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Model those balloons.
I'm working it.
What are you attempting to make?
A little poodle.
A little poodle. OK, off you go. You've done this before?
I have.
Over 20 seconds, under 20 seconds.
Not under 20 seconds, under pressure.
It looks like it's got a poodle's face there, Eamon. Would you agree?
Didn't look like its face to me. But
It's the back of the poodle, it's fine.
That's enough.
2, 1. There we go. It's a poodle. Well done. Here, Ruth, pass that over to James. There's a little gift.
We should point out
And you can
that's
keep
the
that one.
face. Yeah, that's the face.
There we go.
That is very good.
Now, girl number 2, Yvonne, you're going to be hula hooping.
Yep.
Now, step in my ring, will you? Now, I have to say, because he's going to watch this, it's time to put a paper bag over your face. Have you done this before? Yeah. You know you have. Oh, let's put 30 seconds on the clock.
Where do I go?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, no! He can see you.
Come over here. There we go. Leave it on, leave it on, leave it on.
No, good
and there we go. He can see. There you go. There. Go again. Here we go.
Right, go,
Go, go, go, go.
Oh!
You tried. You're not very well. Sit down there. Here we go.
Get the gist.
Sit back down. Now. Okay, now. Number 3 is Samantha. Now, origami. You're going to try. What are you going to try and make out of that cloth napkin?
A pixie boot.
A what, love?
A pixie boot.
A pixie boot?
Yeah.
Let's get that time on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. Is this quite difficult, Samantha? Or did you find this quite easy? She's very quiet doing it, isn't she, girls?
It's a quiet thing, origami.
She's concentrating, OK. A pixie boot. I would have thought maybe a swan or a duck or a bird. Just over 10 seconds left there. Don't want to rush you, Samantha, but we're live. I'll have to push you on there. 4, 3, 2, 1. OK, if that's a pixie boot,
Yes.
what do you make of that?
Well, James is a graduate from the Royal Society of Art.
Yes, is he impressed with that?
Yes.
You are your creative type.
I am.
I think that's quite good.
James marks out of 10 for each of them.
The hula hoop, I'm going to give a 6. I'm afraid.
And those two, are they worth
I'm
it?
going to give them an 8.
OK. Now, round 2, Eamon's going to be your favourite round. It's Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
At the weekend, James loved to cut loose in his club, giving it a bit of that. So we're going to actually stand up for us. We're going to play one of your favourite songs and pretend we're in a nightclub. 3, 2, 1, go. Bit of music.
Can't hear the music.
Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up.
Turn it up.
There we go, Ricky Martin.
That's him I want to see. Woo! Come on, James.
I'm walking away. No, I'm walking away.
About you.
Thank you, James. Well done. Now, of course, he obviously wants the girls to dance too.
OK.
OK, so up we go.
Excuse me,
okay.
how are you going to see
Let's
them
blindfold.
dance?
Oh, got a blindfold. There we go. You're going to come over here. You're going to come over with me. James,
so they're going to dance
he's going to dance
him,
with
are
them.
they?
To him. For him.
To him.
OK, Julie, here we go. Your hip-hop. Stand up. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yeah, in the club, Julie. Make him buy you a glass of champagne. Make him work for it.
Okay, go on.
OK, James, what are you thinking? Yay or nay?
Yeah, that's good.
It's good. We like it. OK, Julie's getting carried away. Sit down, it's morning television. Thank you, Julie. There we go. Number 2, Yvonne. This is Pop.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3. Grab her hands. Grab her hands. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Only
go.
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna, come on. Yvonne, I had high hopes for you here. James, what are you thinking this time?
Thank goodness she hasn't a hula hoop, that's what he's thinking.
Any chemistry, James?
Yeah, I like this song as well.
Okay, what about Yvonne? Good dancer?
Good dancer.
There we go, Yvonne. Sit down, please. Number 3, Samantha. A bit of R&B, bump and grind.
Oh, like a bit of
Let's
bump
take this
and
home.
grind.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Samantha swaying. I like it. James, what are we thinking?
Oh.
And a twist.
I'm dancing like a girl now, there you go.
Eamon, what do you think?
I think it's wonderful. Best time
Thank you very much. Thank you, Samantha. Sit down. Okay, now take off your blindfold there for me, James. What did you make of that?
Well, that was interesting.
Any
wasn't it?
standout performer?
My favourite one was the last one.
Samantha.
So, a bit of bump and grind.
Happy with that? She's like, yeah, I don't think she's even bothered at all. Now, James, you like a bit of art, don't you?
I do, yes.
Let's take a look at you in action.
You like a bit of art, he does.
He does.
Yeah.
So this is my portrait I did. I've tried to get across my fun and exciting personality with these sun rays coming out of my head. I've given myself small eyes because I usually smile a lot. And I've got my messy hair right, and I'm looking forward to seeing your portrait.
And of course, if he likes to paint, the ladies have to paint. So let's see if they can actually portray their beauty.
Self-expression.
Yes, ladies, you got 60 seconds on the clock. A self-portrait. 3, 2, 1, go.
God, that's quite hard in a minute.
It is.
Isn't it? And James, you've just graduated from the Royal Society of Art.
Royal College of Art.
Royal College of Art. Oh, so this is a big test for them
This
then,
is
really.
a big deal, yeah.
Big deal for you. Okay.
This could be the deal
What are you
breaker.
looking for in the final picture?
Get across their personality would be really good.
Okay.
I must admit now, Yvonne's been quite generous in the bosom department. That really is a self-portrait. Samantha, I'm not sure what you're doing there, love. And Julie? Oh, Julie, yeah, okay, very square shoulders there, Julie. You look like a rugby player. Yvonne, you look like an octopus.
It's self-expression, Brian.
Yeah.
Self-expression.
10, 8. About 5 seconds left.
It looks like the Mr. Men.
Yvonne, stop. I'm asking you to stop. OK, ladies, stand aside. I'm going to bring this over. This may get... Could you take that off for me, darling?
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. There we go. Thank you. Can you take your seats there for me? Now...
Oh, hang on.
Well, there's only one winner there, isn't there?
Here we go.
Right.
Bear with me, bear with me. There we go. Now, James. Yeah. Here we have 1, 2, or 3. Let's take a look at this.
Help.
Number 1 is Julie. What do you make of it?
It's, I can't stop looking at number 2, actually.
Number 2 has... that is a self-portrait.
Blimey.
Yeah. Number 3?
I like number 3.
You like number 3?
Yeah, I like what she's done with the shoes.
So, which one do you think would be the girl you'd be looking for?
I'm tempted to say number 2, but I'm probably going to go for number 3 on the painting.
You like
Number
the shoes?
3?
I do like the shoes, yeah.
OK, and the short red hair.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. Sit down. Thank you very much. Now, the next segment is Why You, round 4. Our ladies must tell us why James should pick them. Let's start off with Julie. Julie, why should James pick you?
Because I'm a good northern girl. I can go out and have a really good night out and bubbly. Just me.
I'm bubbly.
Bubbly. Like a bumblebee.
Thank you. Yvonne, why should James pick you?
James, you should pick me because you'll have fun and will be lots of laughter.
Thank you. And Samantha.
You should pick me because I'm fun, I'm bubbly, and we'll have a brilliant time on a date.
Oh, OK. Now, sorry, James, we were distracted by taking out that easel there. What do you make of that? Has that made your decision any easier?
It's still a pretty tough decision.
OK.
But, yeah, it's helped a bit.
Would you like a quick recap?
Yes, I would.
It's what I do best. OK. So, when you go for girl 1, Julie, she's 28, and she's from Leeds. She dislikes boring men who are obsessed with football, looking for a tall man so she can continue to wear her beloved high heels. Will it be girl number 2, Yvonne, 33, from Cornwall, wants a man who will sweep her off her feet? Any potential male suitor must be confident, James. Or will it be you loved her painting? Samantha, 26, from Portsmouth, needs any potential new man, as we said earlier, to have a sexy body and wants a man who can make her giggle.
Okay.
Okay, so James.
Decision time.
Make your choice.
Now?
I tell you when they tell me, I'll tell you. Drama. Who's it going to be?
Number 3.
Number 3! Okay. You said goodbye to number 1. That was Julie.
Julie. Never mind.
Number 2, Yvonne.
Oh, lovely Cornish maid.
And the girl you picked, I'm doing props as well, was girl number 3. It was Samantha! Okay, come on, what are we thinking, James, initially?
Yeah, brilliant. I think I've made the right choice.
Samantha, here's your date. Open up. You're going to go for a dinner in London's most romantic restaurant. And we find out more next week.
We'll follow you.
I have high hopes.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't go alone. We follow you.
I'm going to go with them.
Yeah. We just like to call him Gooseberry Cupid. Congratulations.
Thank
have
you
a
very
great
much.
date. We look forward to hearing about it.
Can hunks and trunks follow that? I don't know.
Yeah, and before we do that...
Yes?
Yes. Oh, no, you were going to read it.
I was going to say, with news today that a third of men over 75 admit to feeling lonely, we're appealing for men and women of a certain age to get in touch.
To find companionship. So if you're a proud pensioner, you're single, you fancy finding love, with a little help from Brian Cupid Dowling. Yeah, again.
Again?
Can't get rid of him.
I'm coming back. I don't know why, but I am.
What you do is you email your name, your contact number, and a photograph of yourself. Though if you're over 75, it's highly unlikely you'd be able to do any of those things.
That'll be on to you. Those, what do they call them?
Excuse
Grey
me.
surfers or something. Yeah.
Statistics prove that less people over 75 will have access to that. So don't criticise.
No,
I think that's quite unfair.
Get
Get someone to do that if you haven't got the technology for that. We need those emails by midday on Thursday the 9th. Of August 2012 as opposed to August 2009 or 13 or whatever. It's good to have that in there. We will take a break. We'll
take a break. After the break, we've got Benidorm's Jake Canuso. He's putting 4 of the hottest hunks in trunks to the ultimate water test. There could be nakedness. I must have warned you about that. That's after this.
They won't kiss. They won't kiss.
Oh, God.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
New for this year at Chessington World of Adventures Resort. Meet Alex and his friends in their DreamWorks Madagascar Prepare to Party live stage show. Go wild! Book now at chessington.com.
We're here in June's kitchen. Thanks, mate. Rounding up this female Red Riddler. Whatever you do, don't make a sound.
Sorry, mate. They're nutty.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Delicious nutty flakes drizzled in honey. The trouble is, they taste too good.
This week at Dreams, save 60% off thousands of beds in our double saving sale. Save twice on this modern bedstead, just £89. Or this TheraPure memory foam divan, now only £9.79. And with 3 for 2 on all bedroom furniture, nothing to pay till next year and free credit on everything too. Our double saving sale is definitely worth a second look. So save and save again with 60% off this week only at Dreams.
Go compare, go compare. When you insure, you must be sure to go compare.
Get a shiny new Samsung Galaxy Ace with all the internet you'll ever need for just £13 a month. It's It's the Android-powered smartphone that's great for gamers and searchers and tweeters and social networkers and loads of other apps. And you get 5,000 texts and 100 minutes. And a great smartphone with a 5-megapixel camera and touchscreen from the UK's fastest-growing mobile network. Get yours now. Call 0800 358 6950. Search online for 3 or visit a 3 store.
If you've been injured in an accident through no fault of your own and you're thinking about claiming compensation, I recommend you call the Accident Advice Helpline now. But don't just take my word for it.
I received £6,500.
No win, no fee.
It's very quick.
With Accident Advice Helpline, it's 100% no win, no fee, no fuss. Call 0800 740 8012 now or visit accidentadvicehelpline.tv.
Deposit £10 and you'll have £30 to play. At Tombola, Britain's biggest bingo site.
Authentic Greek yogurt. All yum, no fat. From Faye.
This summer, share the passion, the suspense, and the ice-cold rosé. 25% off any 6 wines at Tesco. Every little helps.
I was born like this. I had no choice.
Ever since I was a child, I've always loved to sing.
I was born with a gift of a golden voice.
All roads lead to the stage, and that's how I feel. So it's, I'm just, I'm having a great time.
In the Tower of Song.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
Okay, the dilemma now is trunk speedos, James Bond pants, or board shorts.
Yeah? Nankinis, sometimes you can throw into that.
To test this season's latest swimwear with a paddling pool and a sand pit and a few other things, 4 half-naked men as well.
Half-naked men.
Yeah. We have...
We've got Benidorm's Jake Canuso with us. Lovely to see you.
Good seeing you, Jake.
Hello.
And thank you for doing our big opening show of the summer from Benidorm.
Oh, pleasure. I think wearing all the budgie smugglers makes me budgie smuggler expert.
Yeah, you're
an expert.
You're an absolute expert.
Okay.
This you spend a lot of time in your trunks, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I
so
do,
today we're looking for sexiness.
Sexiness, I think we've renamed it Roof's sexy score, really, rather than anything else.
That's good.
Soaking, getting in the water, dip for see-throughness if they stay on, and sand. How much sand do you get in your trunks, really?
OK, I'm going to leave Eamon for scoring.
Well, I know we're going to score them.
We're going to score 1 to 5.
You just write them down.
Oh, right.
You're going to write them down. So we've got our sexy boys here.
We've got the boys here, the hunks in trunks. First one up here is Davide, flown in from Italy.
This is Davide from Italy.
Who's wearing Adidas
He's wearing
briefs.
very little.
Very little, also known as budgie smugglers.
Okay.
Yes. Now, these are from Adidas.
Adidas, £22. I'm very fond of these in Benidorm, really.
Yeah. Will you get the proper full tan, which you obviously have got? Would you wear something like that, David, normally?
Yes.
Yes, you would.
Yes.
I can see that. You look very, very nice in those. Are you ready to plunge?
We got the running test, the comfy test, sexy test
Oh,
first.
yes, OK.
They recorded that this morning, didn't you?
OK. Let's do the running test.
Let's have a look. There.
Oh, yes. What am I looking for here, Jake? How they hold them in?
How they hold them in, how it looks. I think you're going to score it really on the sexiness,
It's got to
aren't
be
you?
high, really, but then that's probably more to do with how David looks in them than the trunks. I have to say, I'm not keen on the budgie smuggler.
Get on with it. Give us a score.
Out of what?
Out of 5, 1 to 5.
I'd give it a 4.
4.
4 out of 5.
Next in the water.
OK, off you
Jump.
go, David.
Come on, David.
In you go.
Down, 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 down.
Right. So this is about...
Right,
You've got to jump about
stand up.
OK.
There you go. Test. Checking if they hold up. They hold up.
They hold up. They're still on. They haven't slipped down. How did that feel? They feel secure?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. OK, so out of 5, rather, how much would you give that for
I
secureness?
will give 5.
5 out of 5.
We got 5
okay,
for
5
them,
there.
Eamon.
Now, then
Very
what happens
good.
a lot, obviously,
Next,
is you roll
in the
around,
sand. Roll around the
don't you?
sand. Come on. In the sand. Roll.
Oh,
Pose.
this is the bit we hate on the beach.
Pose, turn around, because that's what we do at the beach. We roll
What
around.
is this supposed to prove, this particular
I don't know.
test?
How much sand you get in
We're
and what's
looking- yeah,
something.
we're
Up we
looking-
get.
We're looking to see if the sand goes up
How
the
much sand
trouser
has
leg.
got in there, Davy? They tell us.
Oh, are there any bulges of sand?
Now, how does that feel? Did
Bulge
it get
much?
Is it any uncomfortable little places? that sand?
There's a woman
Let me
spotted
check.
one over there.
Just a little bit, but
Yeah. No,
not too
out of
much.
5, how did that feel?
I will give it 4.
4 out of 5.
We got 4.
for the
Right,
sand
next
test.
we got. Who's up
David,
next?
thank you. Take
Joaquin
those, go
with
and dry
the
off in the sun.
pair of River Island shorts, a bit more conservative, £25.
Okay, that's
These are a
nice.
bit-
I like that night at
you-
sky look.
That's sort of slightly what
Yeah.
you'd wear on a yacht, wouldn't you?
Let's have a
really?
look at Joaquin
Sexy running test.
Sexy running test. Yeah.
Ruth?
How comfortable are those, Joachim?
Yeah, they're a little bit shorter than what I normally wear, but they're comfy running.
Well, you look very nice. You did good running in those. And did you feel secure in those? when you were running?
secure. I mean, yeah, they're a little bit short, but
Yeah.
comfy to run in, really
Yeah,
comfy
you weren't worried about anything embarrassing might
no,
happen.
not at all.
Okay, so I think for sexiness, I'm going to give them a 3.
3 for sexiness.
Yeah.
There you go. More for comfort. But next in the water.
Okay, Joaquin, in you go.
In you go. Dive. Come on.
Let's dunk
Under.
that hunk. You've got to jiggle about
Dunk.
a bit.
Move about. Move about. Move about. There you go. Out
Oh,
she
they
gets.
rode up a bit there.
Did they slip
Now,
down?
they rode up a bit, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they rode up a little bit and
Yeah.
sort of stuck to me a little bit when I got
Yeah,
out.
you were
Okay,
looking a
give us
little
a
bit
score.
awkward.
Score
How
on
many out
that.
of 5?
3, I think.
3 out of 5.
again.
3 in the sand.
Into the sand pit.
Quick. Wiggle around. We'll add a bit
So-
of water to that. There you go. And a score on that. What do you
Oh, no,
say?
see, that looks not too
Non-stick?
bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad, but
Also
there's
not too
a lot of
revealing.
pockets, so they get kind of sandy.
Oh,
but
there's a lot of
yeah.
pockets. OK, what would you give that
I think a
sand
4,
test?
4.
A 4 for the sand test.
Right. Next, Sam and his trunks. These are Aussie bums, a
Sam
bit
is a favourite to the
1960s.
show, one of our friends of the show. Now, they
Yeah.
look very nice. I like those Aussie bum ones.
£36.19 Aussie
Let's
bum
have a
ones.
look at you doing sexy
Let's
running.
do the sexy run.
You've
Ruth?
missed your vocation there. Look, he's even doing the looking for women in distress.
Score, do you think, Ruth, on that?
I'm thinking I'm going high on this, but for the look, how did they feel for comfort? And
They've got good support,
Yeah.
bright colour as well. I like them.
I like them very much. I'm giving
That's
those a 5.
5 on that.
Definite 5 from me.
In the water.
In the water.
As. Come on, under.
I've lost my
Oh, yeah.
scorer. You've got to jiggle about a bit, Sam.
These are the
Give
same
them a real
shorts, but
trek.
just different colours.
Yeah, this
And the one
morning
in-
we
one
had
in the
white
film
ones.
there.
They were a bit see-through,
Yeah.
so...
Oh, yes.
OK, so
Yeah,
they
not
look
good.
like they haven't gone anywhere. OK,
What
what
do
do
you
you
say?
think? Do they feel all right?
They feel
Didn't feel like
wicked in the
anything was
water.
going to pop out? Or
No,
No?
nothing was going to.
Out of 5?
4.
4.
Yeah.
4
And
out of
the
4.
sand?
Into the
Okay.
sand. That was a 5, though.
That was a 5.
Yeah, we gave that a big fat 5.
Hold round. Hold on. There you go. Oops.
Oh! That could have
Right.
been painful.
That was painful, I think.
All right, so there's a bit
Score,
of sand
sorry.
sticking. Have you got any sand up your trouser leg?
Feels alright, to be
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's good.
That's all good out of 5?
4 again.
4 out
yeah,
of 5.
Yeah, good.
OK.
4 out of 5.
Well, that's done very well.
And last we have Chris in his board shorts. Primark.
Yeah, I have
£8.
to say, the board short, look, they're just too long for me. They cover everything up.
I'm not a fan of them.
Are you a fan of these?
Yeah,
You get a
I'm
lot
quite
for your
fan.
money
They're just
there,
like
though.
shorts, nice and
OK,
comfortable.
let's have a look at you
Yeah.
running in them.
A lot of coverage.
OK. What did they feel like to run in?
I'll give it a 4. Nice.
About a 4. They felt OK, felt secure in those. I'm only going to give those... Oh, I'll go with you then. We'll give them a 4. I'll give them a 4 for, yeah, secureness and sexiness.
Right, in the water. Let's see. Lean back. Lean back.
There's more material there. Oh, no.
There you go.
He spent ages
Nice
doing
and
his hair
water.
this morning.
Oh, they stayed up.
Oh, look at him, his hair, all that gel going to waste. How, did they feel like they were slipping down a bit there?
Yeah, a bit looser on the
Yeah,
bottom,
they looked a bit like...
tight.
They looked like if you just jumped off a diving board, they could
Give
be
us a
round your
score?
ankles.
Yeah.
So, out of 5?
2.
Only 2.
2,
Ooh, yeah,
well, they are
2.
dropping,
Into
they
the
are.
sand
Oh,
pit
they're
then.
Dropping.
What about
there's
the
a lot of water
sand?
gathering there, pulling them down.
Pose around, come on. Sexy girls walking at the beach. Pose, look at them. Check them out. How much sand's in there?
Well, there's quite a lot on the back. What about inside? Has it gone inside?
Okay.
Sand everywhere.
Oh, sand everywhere. I'm going to check that. I'm going to check
Score,
and verify
score.
that. Out of 5?
2.
2.
Only 2.
Okay,
Oh,
so there we
that's-
go. 2 to 4. That's it. And there we are. We have a joint first place, it appears. Sam and David. David and Sam.
There's
Where are
David.
you?
David and Sam.
First of all, give me applause on the clapometer for David. Is that the winner? Right, let's see. Sam. Right, Sam. Let's hear it for Sam.
Oh, it's close. I think it's a draw.
I think it is a draw, boys. Very well done, unless you
Yeah.
want the deciding vote.
I would... No, I'm quite happy with the draw because I think I've got in between the two.
Okay.
You'd look good in both of those, Jake.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for doing
Okay.
that test. We've got some alternative looks, actually, if you didn't like any of these.
Well, a few
Ooh, it's
summer
hot.
thoughts there. And for Yvonne and Julie, who weren't picked in the other competition, maybe you can acquaint yourselves with our boys there. Thank you very much indeed. John Barrowman and Kate Thornton tomorrow. We'll see you Monday.
See you Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
And welcome to the big sports quiz. This is a game of 4 quarters where 2 teams will slug it out to prove which sex knows more about sport, boys or girls.
Yes, celebrity sports fans get hot under the collar as they try and win the big sports quiz tonight at 9.
Feel closer this summer. Nivea sponsors This Morning.
For celeb interviews and exclusive blogs, go to itv.com/thismorning. Sponsored by Nivea.
I committed them calling me. Oh, let's go.
A man who walks with the animal, talks with the animals, grunts and squeaks and squawks with the animal.
a hug goodnight.
They could talk to me.
Meet the keepers and their animals at the zoo, Sunday at 8 on ITV1.
This Friday, we're making a guaranteed 100 UK millionaires. Plus, the Euro Millions jackpot is now an amazing £105 million.
I've had an accident.
Who cares?
And I think I'm entitled to compensation.
Some chance, underdog.
OK then, I'll call National Accident Helpline. Their legally trained advisors can tell me within minutes if they think I've got a claim. And their solicitors will sort everything out for me.
They'll sort everything out for you.
Not so big now, are you?
However big they are, call National Accident Helpline on 0800 556 557.
Or go to underdog.co.uk.
One step for you, lots for her. A quick click for you, intense concentration for her. It's no wonder toddlers need more than 2 times the nutrients you do. Cow and Gate Growing Up Milk is enriched with the extra vitamin D, iron, and omega-3 your toddler needs to grow happily. Cow and Gate Growing Up Milk with the extra nutrition growing toddlers need.
Dare to try more intense colour with Garnier Nutrice Ultra Colour, a cream hair colour enriched with fruit oil. Hair feels intensely nourished for incandescent reds, ultra luminous blondes. Garnier Nutrice Ultra Colour. Who takes care of me?
Garnier.
Be daring. Go new Ultraviolet 4.16 for a vivid, long-lasting violet colour.
Meet Poppycat. Poppycat loves to go on adventures.
Poppycat. Keep your eyes out for the Castle of Songs.
Poppycat loves to help her friends.
First, we're going to need an airplane.
And Poppycat would love for you to be her friend too.
Would you like to come along?
All new Poppycat, making adventures extraordinary. Saturdays and Sundays at 7 on ITV1 and Mini CITV.
The death of a friend's daughter and the mysterious theft of a painting. Murder, She Wrote is part of your afternoon from 2 here on ITV1. Right now, though, it's time for lunch.
Making lunch glamorous. That's the Littlewoods touch. Littlewood sponsors Let's Do Lunch.
To Let's Do Lunch. Yes, I'm Gino D'Acampo.
And I'm Melanie Sykes. We're live every weekday at 12:30, brightening up your lunchtime with a huge helping of celebrity guests and fantastic recipes. Also today we have some fascinating food science, which, if you're a bit of a geek, you'll love. We'll be making a homemade lava lamp using food ingredients, which is really cool. You ready for all that?
I can't wait because I can see myself this weekend playing with the kids and do love and do all this.
It's perfect for the kids.
It's good.
It's really good
So
fun.
watch it because this is what you're going to do this weekend.
OK, now you've been sending in more pictures of your pets watching Let's Do Lunch. Here's Max the Lizard watching the show. That was sent in by Alison. How brilliant is that?
A lizard watching Let's Do Lunch?
Yeah.
What is it going to be next?
Okay.
I would like to see an elephant. Because now you can put an elephant opposite the television. That's what I would like to see. A crocodile. That will be funny.
It would be. We've got Sophie, the dog from Sheffield.
Oh, look at the tail.
Yeah,
He's getting excited. Look at that.
There.
He's looking at me and he's thinking,
He's looking straight at you as well. Yeah, that's sent in by Steve. Please keep sending in photos of you and your pets watching the show, as well as you with your lunch dishes. The address to email them to is lunch@itv.com.
The elephant. Don't forget the elephant.
Now, our guest today is former Crime Watch star Ralph Wilding. Hello, Are you not going to face us and say hi?
Ralph, hello. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm having my makeup, but don't tell anyone.
Listen, thank you for wearing pink, so then I don't feel left out that I'm the only boy here wearing pink.
It's good when boys wear pink.
Rock and
Styling it out.
Woohoo.
What do they say? Pink makes?
They say make the boys wink. Pink makes the boys wink.
I want to make the girls wink.
Yeah, well, you do anyway, don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
Any boys in the audience that is winking?
We've got
That's it. That's good, Pink.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
All right. Now, you can send your questions for Rab to the addresses on the screen now. Get those questions in by 1:05 today. And at the end of today's show, Gina will be cooking up a dish as voted for by you.
And today is summer desserts. The first one is a peach and white chocolate tart. I'm going to show you how to caramelize the peaches with white chocolate in there, beautiful and crispy. Then I'm going to show you how to make a fantastic ice cream rippled with raspberry. Why is it the camera coming towards us? Listen, we're going to be in a corner here. Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's not Pink's shirt.
You can have roasted peach meringue. Okay? Mel is going to show you how to roast the peach with vanilla pods. And I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful meringue with crushed amaretti biscuit on top.
Yum.
Amazing, amazing.
Well, vote online for your favourite dish, the one you want to see Gino cook at the end of the show, by going to itv.com/food. The vote closes at 1:05 today. So that's what's coming up over the next hour.
Are you guys ready? Yeah! We are ready. Come on, Mel, let's do lunch.
Yay.
This way because it's too early now the other way.
All right, we're kicking off the show with a delicious lunch dish that can be made in 5 minutes. We've got a burning pan already. Feel free to cook along at home. What we're doing?
Okay. Before I'm going to tell you what we're going to do is a club sandwich. I'll tell you the reason why we're doing a club sandwich. This morning, I was in the car, 6:30 in the morning, and I was reading the newspaper.
Yeah.
Usually, the intellectual guys that I am...
which one was it?
The Sun. Now, I was reading The Sun, and there was a page there where they did a poll to ask people what is their favourite ingredient, their favourite food, and number 1 was bacon.
Yes.
Number 1 was bacon. Number 2 was chicken. Number 3 was chocolate.
Oh, was it?
Quite That's strange. Which one would you pick
Bacon
first?
is top of my list.
Is it?
All day long,
See,
yeah.
I love
me bacon.
I would have told chicken because, you know, everybody
I
loves
could live
chicken.
without bacon. I could live without chicken.
But no...
What about you guys? Do you like a bit of bacon?
Yeah, bacon good. All right. OK,
well,
I'm going to do...
let's have both.
What, chocolate?
Bacon and chicken.
I got both, yeah. No chocolate though in my
No
club
chocolate
sandwich.
in this club
OK,
sandwich.
now, the first thing you're going to have to do, if you can prepare a salsa, red pesto and mayonnaise.
OK.
Can you please tell everybody how red pesto is made?
Oh, stop testing me!
Well, we talked about this from last week.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Brava, I knew you would get it. I knew you would get it. Now, what I got here, I got a breast of chicken which I'm flattening down with a cooking hammer or a mattarello here. You flatten it down. We're going to have to cook that one very quickly. I'm going to put a little bit of oil into my pan. Yeah. And this is the Italian way of frying the chicken for the sandwich. So nice and thin. Of course, the reason why we do nice and thin, because we only have 5 minutes. So, flour here. OK, so just pour the chicken to the flour. Then it goes into the eggs.
Yeah.
OK, the eggs, they're going to be like glue. Here, what I got breadcrumb. I got a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt.
Can I just say, I've had many a club sandwich, but never breaded chicken. Is this a very Italian thing to do?
This is a very Italian, yes. We club in a completely different way than anyone else. OK? So we put it there, and it goes straight into the oil, sizzling away. Now, what I have to do, of course, make sure you, when you deal with raw chicken, to wash your hands, of course.